Hi everyone. I'm actually a little bit nervous about doing this, which is really weird. But anyway, my name is Anya and I'm, well, otherwise known as PeaSoup from PeaSoupEats, the vegan food blog. And I promised you that I would do a video blog showing you what's in my fridge and what's in my cupboards. And this is a really bad day to be doing this actually, because my family have just left after spending 2 weeks here. So what I have in my cupboards and what I have in my fridge is actually probably not what I'd usually have, because I've had to buy a lot of things that I wouldn't necessarily eat myself all the time. Although there will be some staples in there. So you can get an idea of the kinds of essentials that I use in my day-to-day living and cooking and eating. Alright, okay, so I'm going to show you into my little kitchen. And let's start, I think, with the fridge. Ooh. Okay, so there we have, it's a very, very small fridge. Teeny tiny, and immediately I shall draw your attention to, yes, we have some organic milk. Yes, cow's milk, people. A rather strange object for a vegan to have in their fridge, but that is in fact my dad's milk that he was having when he was here staying with us. Okay, so I'm actually going to just prop the little tripod-y thing there. I am a complete technophobe, so bear with me. And if you can see me, I'll try and look into the camera. I've got this little screen there, so I keep looking at that, which is really annoying. Anyway, so first things first. Right, let's do the fresh stuff. So I've got some raspberries from the co-op. I really like the co-op. I know this is not going to be very helpful for American viewers, but my UK viewers will appreciate. The co-op are really good because they label a lot of their foods, and that makes it so easy for me when I go in, because even things, and I'll give you an example, even such things as olives, which you would think, you know, they got to be vegan. I mean, what's in an olive? But actually sometimes they are preserved in lactic acid, which isn't always necessarily animal derived. However, if it doesn't specifically say vegan on the jar, I tend not to buy it. But this one, as you can see, says suitable for vegetarians and vegans. I don't know, gets a bit blurry, I'm sorry, but it does. I can assure you it does say that. Okay, so we've done olives. Strawberries. These are all for breakfast actually. These are the kinds of things I use for breakfast. So I use raspberries, I use strawberries, I've got blueberries. I really love berries and I often have them in my fridge, and I put them on my oatmeal or I make a smoothie with them, but they're really, really handy to have in your fridge, the berries. So I love those. An essential, I think anyway, for any vegan has got to be the hummus. Okay, oh there we go. What am I doing? Okay, so yeah, so this one again, this is from the co-op, the cooperative. Again, it says suitable for vegetarians and vegans on the front, which is all good. This is a really nice one actually, but what I tend to do with this, even though it comes, you know, it's quite creamy already, but I like it really creamy. So I actually tend to squeeze a bit of lemon into it, a little bit of black pepper, give it a little stir, and it just makes it really, really creamy, and you can make like dressings out of that and all sorts, so it's great. I don't normally go in for pre-packaged stuff, so things like this, like salads, couscous salads and stuff. But last night we'd driven my parents to the airport, and by the time we got back we were so tired and I couldn't think about what to do for lunch, so I just got 2 of these little containers, and my husband took one to work today and he made wraps with it, and I had a little bit on some salad, which was really, really good actually. This is actually really nice, and there's not a whole pile of crap in it either. So I mean, it's suitable for vegans, but it actually even says here may contain traces of nuts and milk. I personally wouldn't worry about that, because all it means is that it's been made in the same factory as other things which do contain milk and dairy and all sorts. And to me that's not a problem, because there are so few vegan specific factories in the UK anyway, and I'm pretty sure in the States as well. So you're gonna get that on pretty much all the labels. Oh, sorry, something really nice here. I've got a bag, and I've got some purple sprouting broccoli, which is absolutely gorgeous. And this is from a local farm, and they just have a stall outside their house, and basically they have all the veg that they grow out there. Pretty much every single day they'll have something out there, and they'll give the price, and there's a little honesty box, so you just put your money in this little jar, and people actually, I don't think many people are dishonest. Now we come on to controversial ingredient, the soya milk, which I do like. I've great fondness for soy milk, I must admit. This is actually sweetened. I would never normally buy sweetened, but again, that was the only thing they had in the co-op, because they were sold out of unsweetened, which goes to show you that a lot of people are actually buying soy milk, which is good, because that means they're not drinking milk, and to me that's good. Yeah, so I wouldn't normally buy soy milk, because I try to limit my soy intake as much as I possibly can. Sorry, I'm just like, the battery is like flashing at me, so I'm afraid that this is going to like cut out any second. But anyway, so yeah, now and again this is fine for a treat. I put it on my cereal, put it in my milk, and oh, that's better. Don't feel so squished in now. Okay, so this one doesn't have a whole pile of crap in it though. This is a really good one, because it's actually sweetened with apple juice, so it's not got a load of sugar in it. So if you are going to get sweetened, look at the side of the carton, and it'll tell you what's actually in it. And this is actually just water, soybeans, concentrated juice, and some sea salt. You know, it's not too bad really. Okay. Oh right, we're back. Yes, it did cut out the battery, so I am a complete doofus. Sorry, this is really annoying. Got it. Alright, and I couldn't help but watch back what I just recorded. And I realised that I said, and I use this to put in my milk, which is a really strange thing to say. Of course I meant my tea. So just to clarify. And it's horrible watching yourself back on tape. Oh my god, just awful. But anyway, I'm going to try and blank that out of my mind. And we were talking about the jam. So this one, Super Jam, it's called. It's got no sugar. It says on the back, gluten not and animal free. All good. We love to see labels like that. And I am a peanut butter nut, so I have to have some jam in the house for some PB&J. It's my thing. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's move on very quickly to coconut water. Coconut water is amazing. It's so good for getting hydrated. I'm sure you've heard all the sort of, I don't know, advertising or whatever about it. Sorry, I haven't actually looked at the side of this, but suitable for vegetarians and gluten-free diets. So it doesn't actually say suitable for vegans, but it is literally just 100% natural coconut water. So Vita Coco, label your stuff more clearly. But yeah, so I use that in smoothies. I drink it on its own. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love this. Sometimes I don't really want to drink water, because I love water, of course, it's just amazing stuff, but sometimes you just want a little something else, and this seems to do the job for me. Alright, so get myself comfortable. I don't know where to start, stop, whatever. Alright, okay, so this is a dairy-free spread, and this one is actually a sunflower one. They do a soy one, and this is the Pure brand. And I do really like the sunflower one. I think it melts more like butter, which I know sounds like a really weird thing for a vegan to say, but it just works better on toast and bagels and things like that. And it's not got soy in it, so that's good for me, because I just don't like to have too much soy. It's just, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable with it. I've got 2 tomato purees here, Lord knows why. One from Morrison's, and this is a really nice organic one. I think I forgot that I had some in my fridge and then bought this one. But while we're talking about Morrison's, actually, I used to hate Morrison's. And again, I'm sorry, my American viewers, I'm really, really sorry, but I just have to have a little talk about Morrison's. And in fact, because I've spent a lot of time in Chicago, so I know a lot about American supermarkets as well, so I will definitely touch on that too. Morrison's don't label their products vegan or anything like that. However, I've discovered they're really, really good. Like I went there last week for maybe, I'd only been there once or twice before, and we had a really, really good shop there. I managed to find all sorts of stuff, like even like these ginger biscuits. They're actually kosher, but they're dairy free and suitable for vegans. And oh my god, they're amazing. They're like, in fact, I'll show you in a minute, but they are unbelievably good. Right, what have we got here? This is just a little salad. Oh, you don't want to see that, it's been sitting in there too long. Alright, so it's got radishes and stuff in it. Again, something that I would never normally buy. I bought it because I was making Mexican for my family. I made, I think I made tacos and I made enchiladas, and I'm a Mexican freak, so just loads of Mexican stuff. And I know that my mom loves sour cream, and I wanted to show her basically that you could get a vegan alternative and it could taste just as good, and she loved this. She absolutely loved this. I thought it was nice too. I mean, it's just not really my thing, but it tastes really, really good, and my mom was bowled over by it, so that was a win-win. I loved that.